The West-based performance was for a series of music events, actually, titled More Talk, Less Action. And my participation was in the last of these in a series of 6. And well, firstly, there was very little time to set up and test the performance. In fact, there was literally only a couple of hours to do that. Also, there was no budget. The organisers tried to get funding from the Australia Council and were unsuccessful. So we had to do a performance that was not too complex technologically, that didn't cost anything, and that took a minimum of time to set up. And leading up to this event, I was working with several other assistants in developing a Second Life installation of 3 of my avatar clones, which effectively were automatons in this installation, that were choreographed to move in and out of each other's bodies. One was skinned as a skeleton, one was skinned as a musculature, and the other was skinned to look like my avatar with a mechanical arm attached and with a beating heart visible on its chest, right? So this sort of choreography of these 3 automatons also had sounds mapped to the animations. So as these automatons moved in and out of each other, as they broke apart, as they were scripted into different animations, there were different sounds mapped to it. So it was a kind of an interesting acoustical interplay that could provide a projected backdrop to my body standing in front of the screen, imaging Second Life, and my 4th avatar was performing live in Second Life with an animation that mimicked the movements of my right arm, which was in fact muscle stimulated. 4-channel stimulation system that I wore on my body, and that choreographed the movements of my right arm, which were involuntary, and my avatar mimicked these movements. So there was a sort of a visual connection between the physical body's movements and the avatar in Second Life. And so if you can imagine the 3 automatons and my avatar interacting in Second Life, live in Second Life, generating this cacophony of sound, and my body physically standing in front of the screen, my right arm involuntarily moving, but also with a theremin app on my iPhone generating sounds that indicated and registered the position and movements of my arm. So that was the aesthetic parameters of that performance. It was really a choreography of scripted movements and mapped sounds, which also featured my brainwaves and heartbeat, and some other acoustical analog sounds that I chose to use, including white noise.